Hi guys, it's Bible Girl, and I wanted to review Starkid's newest musical, and it's called Starship. And first of all, it is a fantastic musical. The songs are amazing. Duh, Darren Criss wrote them. And the story's super fun. It's kind of Avatar meets The Little Mermaid, put in a creepy crawling machine. You guys remember those from the 90s, right? And I do love it. There's a couple songs that I'm totally attached to, especially, the Starship Ranger one, which they've had in their little ad forever. And it's really fun. And it's cool to see Joey, who was Ron in a Harry Potter musical and Harry Potter sequel, kind of get to be himself and get to do that. And the puppets are amazing. The sets are awesome. The costumes are awesome. They're using a little bit of money, which is cool. And because of that, because it's costumes and it's puppets and stuff, people are playing multiple characters, people running around, and you get to see some versatile. With Joey, real quick again, I would love to see him be dramatic, because there's some awesome scenes in Starship where he's just amazing. He can get emotional and stuff, and it would be really cool to see him in a completely dramatic role. I would love to see these guys somewhere else and catch on. Except I do really like free YouTube musicals and plays, because I love musicals and I love plays, and I just can't afford to go to them. That being said, how much I liked it, there were a couple things that did heavily annoy me. There's a running joke throughout the entire musical. It starts in the first act and it goes all the way to the villain. It's kind of loosely paid off in a 30-second comment by the villain towards the end of the story about how God got killed by science, and there's all these little jokes and saying, oh, dead God, and things like that, and it wasn't essential at all story-wise. It had nothing to do with anything. I didn't see the point, except they were trying to make a joke, and that kind of offended me, and it almost, it threw me off so much the first time, and I wanted to pause it and just, not deal with it for a second. And, like I said, it's completely, if you pulled out all the jokes, not necessary. There's, a very quick payoff at the end, but it's just a little quip from a villain, and they do that all the time. So, you have to handle that annoying joke that goes in and out throughout the whole thing. But if you can handle that, okay, there's also, a little bit of sexual humor, but it's, made for 20-something, so it's gonna be there, and it's not too heavily in there, just a handful of jokes, and because main characters are bugs, there's some stuff about how bugs reproduce in there, but, nothing gross happens on stage. And there's a couple love stories, and they're very adorable, and it's very much about loving people for what they are on the inside, and that's kind of nice. And there's actually this really cool whole concept about how there are things we want, and simply going for the things we want without considering everybody else causes problems. I don't think it's necessarily a completely collectivist moral at the end of the story, but it's definitely, we need to consider everyone, and we have our dreams, and go for your dreams, I guess, is the idea, but don't go for your dreams without recognizing that we have to care for everybody. The needs of the mini bugs outweigh the fewer the individual is a saying that is on the bug world. And if you guys didn't know, the story centers around a bug named Bug, who's played by Joey, and he's fantastic. I would suggest to watch it. It's really fun. Just, again, I might have been less annoyed by it, the dead God joke throughout the whole thing. It's not there every 5 seconds. It's not all the time. But it's this little joke that hops in and out. It's kind of like they're just trying to do something fun or whatever, like in the Harry Potter musicals. They got like, oh, am I rolling, and little things like that. There's a lot of there's a couple fun references in there though. You know, if you're really nerdy, you'll have some fun with that. There's everything from Inspector Gadget to Alien to their signature Disney references. And like I said, I feel there's a huge Little Mermaid story going on. That didn't spoil the plot too much, but I feel like there's kind of a Little Mermaid arc going on, the Disney version, not Hans Christian Andersen, because not like that. So yeah, overall it's a good musical. I didn't like some of the jokes, but I mean, if I picked them out and someone else did a production of it, it'd be awesome. But the acting was fantastic. You miss Darren, but he's on Glee. And his music's still there. I would love to see Glee let him write something. I don't know how much they recognize work he's done through very small plays and internet fame. I mean, he got the job, so they definitely understand his talent, but I don't know writing skills if they've noticed that. I would be so excited. And I'm not a big fan of buying things on iTunes, although I might start buying their soundtracks and some internet-based stuff. But if Glee did some Jerry and Chris originals, I'd buy those. Okay, guys, I love you all. God bless. And I'll see you on Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. I kind of enjoy the idea of vlogging every day. Okay, bye.